Hello. PAX Australia, is it? Is that the correct one? When you fly for that long, every now and then in the days after, you come to believe that you are still on the plane. But obviously that's not possible. The entire center can't possibly be a plane. But one does have strange moments. And I'm glad that you are here to share them with me. This is my good friend Kris Straub.
Pleasure. A pleasure. Thank you.
We have penned an insane comic for you that he will draw now before your very eyes. It's sort of like a teppanyaki type experience. There's going to be flames.
You choose the panel.
There's going to be an onion. An onion will figure prominently.
But always
we
onions.
are assisted in this endeavor by Generosity, who is operating a powerful bar like you might see in your video games. Now, if you can take a look up here in the upper left, there is a goal in Australian dollars to donate to Child's Play. What are you? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't know if if it was a cry for help or something.
No. They can see it too.
Okay.
That's the problem.
It seemed
There's
so
no
intimate.
secrets here.
I just wanted you to know that, no, you're actually doing with the comic. So, if you, we know exactly what to do with charitable donations and have been doing cool things with charitable donations, like making custom VR software for kids where they can destroy their own mucus in VR. Name me one other charity that's doing that. I defy you. But yes, that bar, and as that bar grows, there is every possibility of a reward from my friend Kris, who will add one of your evil animals that you have down here directly into the comic strip. Now, we have a variety of cues. Of course, I have the A's. But I was also given this. Oh, okay, I didn't actually understand. So understand, backstage it's very dark. So I did not have an opportunity to take a look at this and see what it actually is. This is completely incredible. I didn't know that it was a sculpture. I only identified the Sherbies because I have a type of vision, like the Terminator. I can identify a Sherby at like 100 yards. But I didn't know that they had made a diorama of a bin chicken going crazy. But I mean, these Sherbies are like the size of a loaf of bread compared to this creature. This is the luckiest bin chicken in Australia. All right, so we have these questions. We have Australia-specific questions, and I see no reason not to begin there. Ewan Bowen from Canberra, Australia asks, "You've both been to Australia many times now." Yes, that's true. "And are likely inured to some of its more extreme fauna. Is there a particular Antipodian arthropod or Aussie critter you are no longer shocked by? Indeed, have you grown to love, for example, the household huntsman?" I have only ever, mordant chuckles from the audience. I have only ever seen a huntsman. So I've been to Australia 13 times now. I have only seen a huntsman on TikTok. I have never actually, I assume that they're real, because, this isn't like a drop bear situation, right? I assume that people aren't taking the piss. I think that there is such a thing as a huntsman, but yeah. I never, where am I likely to see one? In the toilet? Just waiting there? Just to cup you? With its forelegs? Oh my God. Light switch in the dark. So you reach over to turn the lights on and then you just feel a hairy ball? That's unpleasant. Shower curtain. So it seems, is this like the thing that binds Aussies together? Is encounters with huntsmen? Your cat chases them around and eats them? This is a boss move, honestly. Like, they're doing you a favor there. But no, inside the hotel room, I have yet to see one of these demons.
Do they have utility? Like, do they eat other Bigger spiders, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, because there's like a super tiny spider that sucks, right? And the huntsman is like eats those. They're cool. Huntsman can stay. The goose from A Pond says, why do you think ibis or pin chickens get to be the PAX Aus exclusive pin bird, knowing fully well that geese are the superior bird in every way? Well, I mean, okay, obviously, this is coming from a goose. So now I understand. I mean, we have to understand the perspective, I think, to a certain extent. But, I am not in charge of what bird goes on the pin. But I do know that these mad birds have real support, structural support inside the PAX Aus organization. So to unseat the pin chicken, I think, would be a very difficult task. This question comes from Canberra, Australia also. It says, is there a TTRPG system you enjoy that you have yet to stream, play on stage, or otherwise share with the Penny Arcade audience? Well, I am delighted to say that we're going to be doing exactly that on this very stage tonight at 8:30. So if either on the way to or from drinking, you are welcome to spend some time with us here on this stage. Of course, I will be taking over the Game Master duties. You will have a jubilant and effective Kris Straub out there at the table, but we also have John Robertson.
Woo!
I know. I think we're all familiar with that gentleman. Ife Nwadaway is going to be up in the mix. And on loan from Good Games Morley, my friend Violet will also be taking a turn on the role-playing stage, their first attempt at it. But I have every faith that it's going to be a good time. And this is all pursuant to the idea that, at the other shows, the lesser shows, of course, we are always putting out Dungeons & Dragons show after Dungeons & Dragons show. When we come to Oz, I don't know, I think it's incumbent upon us a little bit to show off, to identify. I think that we all sort of know it in the back of our minds, but to really make clear that there are other role-playing systems aside from Dungeons & Dragons. And so we have done all kinds of cool stuff, but it's almost always like an Australia exclusive. And so we did Star Wars, for example. The Edge of the Empire system was a really, really good game. I keep trying to get Mike to come back down and do some more of that. We've done Call of Cthulhu several times, right? Great stuff. We also had a chance to, one of the first, I think, live stage games of the Arkham Horror RPG.
Yes.
We flexed on him with that. Tonight, we're going to go indie as hell with a game called Pirate Borg from Limithron. So you might be familiar with the other Borgs. Believe it or not, there are other Borgs. There is Mork Borg, which sort of started essentially all the games deal with an onrushing apocalypse. And so they are very, very, the systems are very fun, loose, vibes-based. It'll be easy to understand what's going on out there. Easy for us up here. This is about the size of the character sheet. It's like a D&D character sheet is like a novella. And this is pure vibes, pure pirate energy. And I'm really, really glad that we have an opportunity to share that with you today. But that was a very timely question indeed. Now, Adam from Saul 3, I know what that is, says, what year did Sherby's appear, B-O-H?
What year did Sherby's appear? Back of House in Main Theater.
Oh, God, what year did he appear back of house? Are you the one that brings the Sherby's? Are you just a fan? You just work for Mr. Sherby? You're in the pocket of Big Sherby? Gosh, there is an enforcer who has been giving me Sherby's. That's like our PAX ritual. is I come backstage for the first one, and he wasn't back there this time, and I was bummed out. And then I saw that he had produced both a sculpture and a bucket of Sherbys here. What a champion. Oh, God, there's even presents in here.
Oh, delights.
Oh.
What is a Sherby?
Listen, I can instruct you fully.
Ooh.
Open up that yapper.
Oh, just throw it in there.
This.
Like a baby bird.
This is a Sherby.
All right.
It's a little
Whoa.
citrus loaf.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just sort of like, oh, right, yeah. It's like as soon as I pop that motherfucker in there, it's like, all right, I'm in Australia.
Yeah. I'm ready for
I got
my
it.
day.
No, they're very, very good. But like I say, I was bummed out that we didn't have a chance to iterate our ritual, but he actually had created the ritual independent of him completely, an asynchronous ritual. A Choom in Need from over there asks, okay, stop fucking, oh, fuck arsing? Is that an Australianism? I love it. I'm gonna fuck arse the whole time I'm here. I'm not gonna stop. Just take a number, I guess. This one's serious. I'm diving into the cyberpunk novels. Got Neuromancer and Snow Crash lined up. What should I add to round out a trilogy of novels? I got the perfect book, Choom in Need. Altered Carbon.
Oh.
I think that will slot right in. So Snow Crash is obviously amazing and very fun, but like it's metaverse, you're not really like plugging in to anything. It's like it's very Facebook in terms of like how it works. Like you can't really touch people, and they've got like rules and mores around like trying to maintain the fiction of it being a real place.
Yeah.
But Neuromancer and Altered Carbon are both very, very much about dehumanizing technologies. Specifically, in the case of Altered Carbon, it's about the idea that whenever you die, your spirit is essentially uploaded, and you can go to jail in a digital jail cell with no body. That's horrible. No, thank you. Caroline from Melbourne asks, have you visited other regions of Australia? What has been the most memorable, and are you willing to share? What has been the worst you've visited, and would you like to share the story? Now, I am sure that there is a bad part of Australia, but I have not seen it. I have only seen the warring city-states of Melbourne and Sydney. And I've only been to Sydney twice. I was there, the very first time I came down here, I was there for a week. And then this last time, we had like a stop off from LA to Sydney, and then from Sydney to Melbourne. So I didn't really have a chance to experience it in any real way, other than to say that the airport is worse. Like real bad. We landed in one part of the airport, and then we had to get on a bus.
Oh, God, yeah.
To go to another part of the airport, but there was like traffic. It was like we got on this like tram, and there was traffic on the tarmac. Like we got into a traffic jam on a tram going to another part of the airport, and that was unpleasant.
I feel like
I felt like my skeleton was trying to crawl out of my mouth because we had like this much time to get to our other flight.
I feel like a bus doesn't belong there. Like
No.
I was very aware
No.
of obstructing planes.
No. Qantas is engaging in war crimes. When they sell a ticket that goes from here to here, and they know what time all that stuff is going to happen. We got to the place when they were boarding it.
Yeah.
And we had been at the airport for an hour by then. But Sydney we had a good time. They have this opera house. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I got the Lego set there and built it, so I have a very small version of it at home. It's just as good as the big one, I think. But I have so much more experience in, now again, like 13 trips here. Like I'm getting really, really good at Melbourne. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like Melbourne discovered, and then there's like, I get some XP.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like level up my Melbourne every time I come here. Now I've mastered the public transit. I have a nose for high-end laneway bullshit. I know exactly where it is. I can sniff it out. I'm like Toucan Sam. I just put my snoot up in the air, and I can find a croissant like you would not believe. I can find a place that does croissant and curry for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it's both things. Carolyn from the city with the AFL finals, but I don't know sports ball. Uh-oh. I think I'm already in trouble. After many years of visiting Australia, which AFL team do you support? Jeez. Which is better, AFL or the rugby league? Holy shit, you guys. So I was in a bar. It was actually like not far away from here. It's like every time I go to a place, I think that I have some type of a curse. Every time I go to a place that's down here on this waterfront, the next year I come back, it's not there anymore. So if there's any place down there that is not your favorite, I can help you. I can help you dislodge a troublesome cafe at a moment's notice. But I was there, and I was watching this sport, and I could not make heads or tails of it. Like, we just don't have it. Like, it doesn't work like this. But you have like two different flavors, right? And so it's like one screen has got one of them, and the other screen has another one. I can't figure out what's going on in either one. And then I'm also at a bar. And so my capacity to understand what's happening in this sport, at some point it felt like players were moving between the televisions. I could not figure out exactly what they were doing. It's like, I feel like they just seem like naughty boys. Like when I watch them do the sport, I want to like put my hand on my hip and say, boys, because they get into a big pile and someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah, that's why you go into it.
I mean, that's my dad voice gets cranked up anytime I see these young men doing their football. My wordplay is my bond from Come By Chance, a real town in New South Wales, says you.
Spell it.
Yeah, my friend, is it real? Is that real? Come By Chance?
Is there hyphens?
No, I mean, they haven't written it with hyphens. Yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yes.
I guess it's real. Now I know it's real.
There. My friend is an orthopedic surgeon for seabirds. Oh boy. Okay, it's a joke. Okay, I can detect a setup.
Oh boy, I love a pun.
Here we go. You ready?
Here we go.
Get
Settle
locked in, Chris. Get locked in. You ready for this one? Hold on to your ass. My friend is an orthopedic surgeon for seabirds, and they're really good at it. They're great at fixing an albatross wing, and they'll ace a tourney.
I gotcha. Okay, yeah. See, I struggle. There's a difference between pun and wordplay.
I struggle with this person.
But like, a pun is universally like a long walk, and then there's just a pile of garbage at the end. Like, I don't want to engage. It's such a long path to arrive there. I mean, it's very clever. It's very well done. But
It's just
it's not for me.
It's just farting. That's all it is. It's just a way to fart on people. And they thought they got away with it. That's the thing. That's what's sick about it.
Yeah. They almost did.
Pettyforth from Gorman asks, what lessons were you taught as a child that you still resent?
I have a quick one.
Yeah?
That for some reason, I don't know if my parents meant to teach me this, but they were talking about...
It often happens this way.
Yeah. But to be humble and to not be prideful, one should not like stand in front of your work, right? Like, you shouldn't put your work out there and be like, look at me, I did that, that's mine, look at that, and be like, and associate your own value with it, right? And I think that's sensible, but my takeaway was, put it out there and then don't put your name on it, and don't tell anybody about it and let them enjoy it on its own. And so much can be stolen from you when that's your ideology.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a perfectly apt way of going about things before the age of like turnkey theft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turnkey digital theft. Listen, people were already stealing it, and that was before they had robots to do it for them.
Oh, now, yeah. It's so fast, so easy.
What lesson were you taught as a child that you still resent? So, we had a glass pitcher, like a traditional glass Coca-Cola pitcher, like an antique, and I was very, very fond of it, and it's like that was like the pitcher. It's like if you were gonna use a pitcher, it's like that's the fucking pitcher.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I had gotten it out of the dishwasher, but it was too hot for me to make juice in it, right? Mm-hmm. And so of course I bathed it immediately in freezing cold water, and it just exploded in my hand.
Of course.
And then my dad came in and was like, "What the fuck? What?" And he was like, "You don't put cold water on hot glass." I was like, "I have never heard this before.
Yeah.
Like, this is a property of the universe that you know. I don't have any idea about this." And so, but I still got in trouble. And so what I learned is that, what's the point?
I just want to
What's the fucking point? What are we doing? The memory of youth from A Whisper of Time asks, oh boy, I think this is Laura. "Father, do not come home. It is only smoke and bricks now. They came in the night and I played them with fire. They burned until the shadows were gone. Find me in another age."
Is this Braid? What is this?
I mean, I love this.
Yeah, it's very good. But what's the takeaway?
I gotta find my child. I gotta find my future child or my past child. It's one of the two.
It always is.
I mean, it can't be my present child.
No.
Because the punctuation's correct. Sarah Sponda from Ret Set Set. Oh, shit.
The immediate, Christ.
Well, no, I was like, Ret, I was like, heh, maybe that's another town. But no, then the rest of it is just Sarah Sponda, and then Ret Set Set. I assume this is a song, and then Adoreo.
Adore Boom Deo.
Boom Deo. Adore Boom Day Ret Set Set A Paseo. So that's.
Anybody?
I hope that you enjoyed that.
It was fun to make you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
People like that.
Mostly these are just like programs that I will run for them on stage. The Eagles from Philadelphia asks, "Can I get a Go Birds?"
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Oh, hold on. Oh no. Is it actively doing my speech in real time?
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
That's dangerous.
No,
That's
it
like
is.
looking into a Palantir. It's like if there's something about it that makes it impossible to speak.
Don't
Like
look away.
I can't look away. There's no way for me to. Shit.
No, there it is. See? It didn't do it.
Stars. Meh. Bleh. I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
I know what's under there.
Yeah. Don't you try to cover it up. A babe. Oh my God. This is my future child again.
Jeez.
A babe, perhaps yours, from the edge of the forest asks, "Father, the woods are dark at night, and the horrors are worse in the mind than in the eyes."
Yeah.
A polite wolf asked for my knife, and I gave it to him, right in the ear like you taught me. It's like, I would love for Jerry to do my audiobook, but I'm afraid I won't be able to afford the fee.
I'll just get it a little at a time. And it's not, I'm not going to train AI to do it off of these little voice clips. It's just a very slow process.
Well,
That's
and
all.
it's like, but they're using like they want to get some very specific phonemes. They want to really get Jerry.com dialed in. His Serene Highness from the Kingdom asks, Jerry, have you been to Hokkaido? You absolutely should, if not. Kris, I don't care if you go. Well, that's His Serene Highness.
Well, I won't. Then I won't.
You know what? I wasn't gonna go to Hokkaido.
I don't even like it. I think I have been, actually.
Literally the only thing I know, like, I assume that there are other things happening there.
Yeah.
But literally the only thing I know about Hokkaido is that it's apparently famous for milk. And again, like, I know that there has to be more. There has to be more to it.
When you drive in, that's on the sign. It's famous for milk.
Well, I mean, in Japanese.
Milk or milks? Is that different milk?
It could be, yeah. I mean, it could be a broad, spectrum genre. Mrs. Calabash, from wherever you are, asks, does anyone actually need to write in cursive or diagram sentences?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sentence diagramming, I'll be honest, I never 100% got the hook. I never 100% understood exactly how it's supposed to work. But I did end up being a writer, and it turned out okay. Like, I was still able to do it. Now, cursive, I don't know. I'm actually very curious about this. And I don't know if it just means, like, that I'm very old now, and so then I can look at something like this and tut-tut. But it's like, it was very hard to learn, and it was very difficult to execute for a really long time.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's good to do things that suck. Like, I'm worried that not doing this like shitty thing, which is essentially like a gym for your wrist.
Yeah.
Like, I'm worried that not having that is bad, but I couldn't tell you exactly why.
I think that's kind of where we landed on it, because our son is learning that currently and is like, why? I can write faster without it. And ostensibly, it's to write fast, faster than print. But I think it's just about, you should see if you're able to learn a thing, an arbitrary thing. Being good at learning how to learn something is very
that's
valuable.
the skill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried. I can't make a good case for it, but I'm worried that it's bad for some reason. Sir Arthur Pundragon from a comfy couch asks, we know you like games. What gave it away? Would you rather play the game Dr. Jekyll played with his Punjabi friend, or the game where you make a dessert with frozen water in a pastry shell?
Uh-oh. We start to, say these things around the topic.
Do you prefer hide and seek or ice pie?
Unrewarding.
Boo.
Unrewarding.
There's some begrudging appreciation for Mr. Pundragon.
No, not from this seat.
Breaking news from a hypothetical scenario asks, an asteroid has been detected hurtling towards Earth. It is expected to make impact in roughly 24 hours. Okay. This will be an extinction-level event. There is no chance of survival. The general public haven't been made aware, but you have.
No.
What does the rest of your day look like?
What? How long do I have? How long do we have?
The rest of the day, it sounds like. You have 24 hours. You have...
Boy. I don't know. I tell you what.
I don't know, man. I feel like it would put kind of a damper on the whole thing. I would have a hard time... going, like, eating ramen.
Yeah. I think I spend that time going after whoever told me and making them regret it. They're like, I'm just going to have a cool day. No, you're not. Not now. Messed up my day. How do you know what kind of day I had planned? Maybe I had a cool day planned.
No, so this is one of the things about TikTok that I find super interesting. Like, for some reason, a long time ago, like when we started having like an internet, in my mind I was like, finally, we'll be free from the shackles of controlled information, and we'll have pure access and only the best thoughts.
Yes.
Because these thoughts are going to be tested 24/7 in the marketplace of ideas, and we're gonna enter into a golden, pristine age where everyone thinks the way I would like. And it didn't happen that way. And TikTok is a really, really weird example of it. So I have encountered more like what you would call disinformation on TikTok than I have experienced during the rest of my time online. I cannot believe the shit that pops up on that thing. Speaking of asteroids, there is a non-trivial, there is a lot of people speaking very earnestly and very authoritatively about this Atlas comet.
Oh, right, yeah. An actual one.
But an actual one. But they are straight up telling people things. It's like it's the XKCD thing, right? It's like somebody's wrong on the internet. But it's like it's one thing for somebody to be wrong on the internet. It's one thing for them to like be in my hand, looking up at me from this little this little rectangle, saying, "Holy shit, dude, you're not gonna fucking believe this. It's a fucking spaceship, bro. It's a spaceship." For a little while, I got into this side adventure on TikTok where it was people who think that Atlanta is the city of Atlantis.
Oh, I could see why one might think that.
I saw they both start with A. Just completely wackadoodle thing. And I'm here to tell you right now, Sora 2, like, I thought VO3 was an extinction level event.
No.
And no, it's not.
There's always better. There's always more.
Sora is, like, as the kids say, like, cooked. Like, we are in incredible trouble. Chad from marketing asks, do you think there is a reality where PAX badges are sold in blind boxes and you never know which days you're gonna get? Which day do you think would be the exclusive rare? Well, I mean, the exclusive rare would be an extra fourth day.
Right. It's like professional
just
night.
for you.
It's your night, yeah.
Yeah, and so there's going to be, maybe 2 or 3 of those total.
The holder of this golden ticket.
Yes, exactly. I've got a golden ticket. But I think that that would be a really bad idea. What you should do is just try to purchase the tickets ahead of time. Although I will say that that's getting harder and harder at PAX Aus. Woof. I mean, my guess is that they'll probably sell, like, just at the door, I bet they'll sell the rest of the Fridays out. Saturday was already gone. 3 days were gone a long time ago. Sunday is your opportunity to walk from place to place where it's even possible to do so. But even so, like, Sunday was like a Friday at any of the other shows. Like, PAX Aus came back so strong. It's crazy. Paranoia from all around asks, do you ever worry that family members might be submitting questions so they can later get angry at your answers? This is a meta.
That's sturdy.
I appreciate this. This has got a scaffold under it, right?
Well, now it's a concern for sure.
Yeah.
Now you got to think about it.
Thank you very much, Paranoia. It hadn't occurred to me previously, but now I know exactly what to be scared of, in addition to the other things. Now, in the United States, were I with Mike Krahulik would look at this bar and try to shame you. He would say cruel, mean things about the fact that the bar is not yet full, and he would withhold love and affection.
I see. Should we do that as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just disappointed. Jeff Raven from Club PA asks, do your children realize who you both are? I mean, to us, you're famous, but to your kids, what do they think? Well, my eldest, like, it's pretty wild. Like, they treasure, like, back when we were doing, like, the printed volumes, they read those all the time for fun.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a normal thing for them. Like, my eldest child will quote me to me. And so they're, like, actually, like, a legit fan. The younger of the two, Ronia, she's definitely not impressed.
Yeah.
She doesn't think that that is enough viewers. She's grown up way more steeped because the elder, the Silky, as they say, Samantha, they are in a very different. They're not interested in social media because they aren't interested in people.
Yeah.
Right? They would much prefer an object. That sounds great. Or maybe a bug. Maybe a crab.
Oh, that's ideal.
Yeah,
You gotta get a crab.
That's the optimal one. But no, Ronya feels like she feels like I've fallen off. She's not impressed with Dad. Also, she's looked me up online, and she's had a lot of questions about certain eras.
Oh yeah, that's challenging.
That's a hoot. I'm here to tell you right now, you get canceled at home by your own daughter. It's pretty cool stuff. Jeff Raven from Club A, he's back at it, back again. What's the sitch with you and the ring you got from Patrick Rothfuss? Does it continue to hover over his head like a bladed pendulum that could cut into him at any moment? Or have you both forgotten about it as the humor has faded over the years? No. I have it right on my desk at home. And I tried to wear it, but it is much too big. It is much too big for this finger, which is surprising because there's a lot of meat on these bones. But no, I did wear it, and I tried to summon him while it was on, and it did not work. At least it didn't work in the way that I thought. Maybe he started walking there, and then I flew over here, so he's going to be at my house.
Yeah, it's mysterious ways, right?
But no, I mean, I would be willing to entertain wishes for Patrick Rothfuss from the audience if you have an idea.
Everybody loves that. I'm sure he's a big fan of that.
Oh
question.
my God, dude! Listen, that's definitely worth discussing. I stopped fucking with him about that like a couple years ago. Like, at first it was good times, and then it just got less and less good. The times got less good each iteration. My first thing that I would like to do, like one of the fantasies I have, is to bring him back to the Acquisitions Incorporated table.
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
I feel like that's kind of a good use of the Mystic product, right?
Yeah.
So I think that ultimately, I think that's probably what it'll end up being. But yeah, I mean, Mike is just under the impression that it's not possible. That he thinks that he can't do it, and not like to be mean or anything.
Oh, it's just he's too in other spheres.
I mean, he's absolutely, he's done a lot of charity work and he's written other books and done other types of labors, but I can't even imagine, especially after like the finale of like Game of Thrones, where it was like the biggest show ever, and then they just like collapsed it at the very end. And the idea, of course, is that, oh, that's not what the book is going to be like, but I bet that's exactly what the book was like.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what happened. Why would you? What the fuck? What are you supposed to do now?
Yeah, you got to rewrite it. You got to find another road at it, and that sucks.
But for Mike, he just thinks that he's just completely in his own head. Like it's almost impossible to get out from underneath that expectation. It's like that's the problem. It's like you gotta write the bad book first.
Yeah.
Write them, and then you have like the comeback trail. Don't come out with a fucking banger like his first book. And then followed up with like the sex ninjas from the erotic dimension. This is actually a real thing. There's
I've read them.
Sex ninjas.
I read them.
Yeah, there's sex ninjas, and then there's also like the
sex goddess.
Well, yeah. He goes and like has interdimensional sex with. He is taught how to fuck by. I don't know.
The queen of fuck.
Yeah, exactly. The fuck matron, the fuckriarch. But basically, what's going on with that Is it? Oh, the re-arc. It's got the re-arc somehow.
Nice.
But no, and then for some reason in the sex dimension, everybody talks in poems and rhymes all the time, but like the meter, like the syllabic meter wasn't correct. And so, I mean, I'm the sort of person that'll bring me out. And so it's like, he had sent me a pre-release copy of the book, and like it was super funny. It was like all printed out. It was just like he had printed it on his home printer, so it came through. It was like this thick.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was only like the middle chapters of the book. He was looking for a specific feedback. And when I got to the sex dimension part, the feedback was I had a Sharpie and I just crossed out the whole page and then wrote the word no. And then when I went and purchased the book, all those pages were still in there. So
So the Sharpie was like out of ink.
God bless him. I mean, God bless him. A nameless entity from deep within asks, do you think there's a future where household TVs are mounted vertically when it becomes the primary orientation content is created in?
Listen,
That is satanic.
what is that service?
That is satanic.
Oh, is it, was it Quibi? Kibi?
Yeah.
If that took off-
Because we called it Quibi,
Yeah.
but I think that over here you guys called it Quibi.
Quibi. Yeah,
Right?
if that had worked out, maybe yes.
Well, this is the fucked thing, dude. One hesitates to bring up TikTok again. But now all this, so Quibi didn't work. It was like a subscription service, and it's like they were, like the vertical orientation, like that by itself, like that was kind of weird and forward thinking.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting, actually. But now that TikTok is as big as it is, people are making shows and putting them on TikTok.
Yes.
So maybe it doesn't function as like a whole service, as like a subscriber thing, but you can definitely make this like longer form narrative content and put it on there. There's a lot of them are Chinese, the ones that I've seen right now, where there's sort of like costume dramas and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're like there for a couple minutes at a time. I don't know. That's wild. That is a demonic question, and I resent it. Lemon Soiree from the Discord asks, Jerriford, I devoured and loved There Is No Anti-Memetics Division.
Ooh, yes.
Based on your recommendation. So before we continue, just let me recommend that to all mortals here in the, it's one of the best books I've ever read. It's just so fun. It's fun and it's smart. Like, you feel smart for reading it. Like, I felt like a cool person just because I was able to live in there for a little bit. Thank you. But I am not so easily sated. And I must ask, what is the next book I'm going to end up yammering about to anyone foolish enough to find themselves in a conversation with me? Gosh, I mean, that's a pretty high bar.
Well, and Quantum, I assume it's pronounced Q-N-T-M.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled, certainly, yeah.
He's in a lot of other books. I read one that's just short stories recently, Valuable Humans in Transit. And that is very interesting in the same way, where these like ideas of information density and...
Oh my God, this is your pornography, right? Like,
No,
that's
yeah.
like your main thing that you like.
Yes, yeah. So other stuff from him is great, I assume.
I was just going to say,
assume.
Lemon Soiree, what you should probably do is just go to Quantum's site and get links.
Come on back, little buddy.
Get links for all the rest of the stuff.
We lost the image.
What?
Well, there it goes. There it goes. It's trying.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, you should go to the Quantum site, and then you find out, because if you liked the book, there's a bunch of chapters that he cut out that are there. So it's like getting the like the director's cut. Like, you get the collector's edition, all the rest of the stuff in there. But he also wrote like fanfic collabs between his book and the Control universe from Remedy.
That's amazing.
Right? Because I mean,
That's so fun.
because Remedy, like Control is already very, very lightly modified SCP fanfic to begin with. I think it has its own cool twists, but
Yeah.
I was just like, finally I get to have an SCP game with a crazy budget. But no, I would definitely just keep on checking out his stuff. Question writer from the past. Oh boy. You found yourself stuck in a classic time loop scenario where every morning you wake up to relive the same day.
I see. Oh, I see.
And I know about it, it seems like. Are you trying to escape the loop, or do you settle in for the long haul? Oh, man. I don't think a person, certainly once they were conscious of it, like, I don't think any person could actually do that.
No, and I also...
Could actually just continue to iterate the same thing, like, without going wackadoodle.
Consider this. In the same way that given infinite time, all things will occur, the probability goes to 1. I don't know that... I think eventually you would find the thing that exits the loop just by chance.
Oh, just because one of the outcomes...
Because you have infinite time. I'm sorry, gang.
Just because one of the outcomes is it. So, but...
Let's solve that. There you go.
Yeah. So, let's see. Now I'm stuck inside the loop of thinking about this loop. So, let's see. What I think would be fun in here is to mention primer.
Oh, yes.
So primer takes that concept and puts like a horror spin on it. Has everybody seen Primer? Right, yeah, of course. I mean, these are the people who would watch Primer.
That's the
but
crowd.
I heard, but some of you didn't make any sound.
So they didn't know what it was.
Yes. So Primer is one of the most interesting science fiction movies of a time travel variety. It's like one of the most interesting movies I've ever seen. And he filmed it for like $7,000, and his mom fed everybody, fed the cast and crew. It's pretty. I mean, that's a heartwarming story. Don't read anything else about the creator. Don't look him up online. Don't wonder idly why he's not working anymore.
Oh no.
Just think about Primer exclusively, really, and Upstream Color. You think about that one as well. Wow. Just think about those two things. Don't range too far afield. But it goes into the idea of this loop, but it has a horror spin on it, where they're specifically going back to a specific day and time to perfect it. There is a lot to enjoy. The way that they iterate that is really scary to me. Oh no. All right, here's Sir Arthur Pendragon again, so fucking buckle up. My friend Ian, runs a snack company.
I'm already out.
Yeah, I'm already out.
I already know that name's going to come in. Yeah.
My friend Ian runs a snack company that makes treats from chocolate alternatives.
Sure he does. The premise immediately
gone.
False.
Rodents keep getting into their warehouse. Okay. Rodents who can disguise themselves as baked goods. With your extensive experience in adventuring, how would you control the pie rats of the Caribbean? Yeah, fewer and fewer.
If there's more, we're just going to read them off until there's booze.
Yeah.
Until it's active derision. Stop this punishment.
Gilligan, from Lurking Backstage Sometimes, asks, we've heard from other TTRPG luminaries. Now it's time to get your voices on record. Which is funnier, a crit fail or a natural 20?
Funnier?
Funnier? I don't think of natural 20s as very funny, although I suppose it depends on what skill you're trying to check.
Well, I remember playing one game where I had managed to deceive a goblin that we were interrogating that I was also a goblin, even though I did not look like one. And then once we got the information, I rolled a 20 on revealing that I was not a goblin, and it scared him so much that he died. So I think that's
when did this happen?
This is one of Scott's games that he used to run.
Dude, that's crazy.
It was very funny.
Okay, so that is an example of a 20 that is funny, but that's a very specific thing. Crit fails, generally speaking, I think are going to statistically generate that.
They do the job.
But it's you had on Contact Other Plane, the first time Kris was ever on stage with Acquisitions Incorporated.
Yeah.
You rolled a 1 to contact the other plane and end up contacting something awful and terrible, and then we were able to stretch out that critical fail over like 5 years of gameplay at the table.
Yeah, that's very valuable.
Okay.
And I could have failed with like a 5 or something, but a 1 is very,
No,
very good.
it's a worse fail. Okay. A former talk show host visited Australia, and for security, she contracted a desert spirit from Persia.
Wait, who wrote this?
You know. You know who it is. She contracted a desert spirit from Persia to weave powerful magics around her. Unfortunately, my friend breached these magics and now has permanent bad luck. Do you know how we can break the curse of Oprah's gin?
See, now we find the pivot point, the inflection.
Yeah.
This is creating harm.
It's vile.
It's making people feel bad.
Yes. Now the hate has come up. Now, I would say that, again, Mike Krahulik, a wicked man. More beast than man.
Certainly.
He would see this sliver here, and he would see failure. I see opportunity. That's right. 100% support. I'm here for you. Carolyn from Melbourne asks, do you know about the Collins Street Peregrine Falcons live stream? No?
Oh, someone mentioned this the other night. Yeah.
Dude, no, listen, I thought that I was an aficionado of bird cams the world over. Hell yeah. If you could name their offspring, what names would you give them? Yeah.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah. I don't think it's legally binding.
Okay.
Obviously we got some great names that are just absolutely 100% ready to go. Geralt. Mm-hmm. Right? You get the one that's got little white up there. But I think Saint Dismas and Barabbas would be. Let's get biblical with it. You know what I mean? Let's give these young birds lives of drama and meaning.
I want to see these birds before I commit to a name.
Well, listen. Now that I know that such a camera exists, I'm ready to log in 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a big thing? Do people have great affection for these beasts? Yeah? You're pro? Okay. Sir, oh, Jesus. Again? All right.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I'm going to shuffle these. Yeah, see, exactly. Like now,
Get it ready.
Now you don't even have to read it.
I think, yeah, you go, buh, and then we read it, and then the ooh, you just finish.
Yeah, exactly.
You just finish it.
Have you heard they discovered evidence of the earliest celebrity chef in the world?
Oh, boy.
A dig in Egypt found hieroglyphics depicting a pharaoh with a large pumpkin balanced atop his head.
So depending on where this goes, I'm going to go racism. I'm going to go, no. Not just boo, that's not okay. Well, let's see what they do with it. Let's see where it goes. Pressure's on.
Rank. Foulest racism. They're calling him Gord on Ramses.
No. No. Slap it away.
All right. Now, Carolyn from still Melbourne asks, I recall you've tried a Vegemite sandwich. Have your opinions on Vegemite changed? What is your favorite Australian food? Let's see. So, food that I think is like Australian in general. So, enforcers have pushed a lot of Australiana on me over the years. So I know some of your secrets that are not revealed, perhaps, to the broader world. For example, I know about the pavlova. Yeah. The very first thing they ever showed me was fairy bread. And I was like, because they had gotten like like in Dungeons and Dragons, they had gotten like the material components for this spell out. And I was just looking at them trying to figure out what the combination here was. But it was actually somebody's birthday, so I ended up having an opportunity to see the entire ritual executed. Is the HSP Australian?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, because they pushed that on me as well. And, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have absolutely door-dashed. I have come back from the Crown in a state. And I have, in fact, ordered the HSP from DoorDash at 1 o'clock in the morning. But there was no forks. Chris, there was no fork.
I know that.
I'm not proud.
No, but you do what you have to. You do what you have to.
I'm not proud of what happened.
It's not the first time a fork's been forgotten, and it's not going to be the last.
It's just like swallowing a spider to catch the fly sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I just needed this to do battle with everything else I had put in there previously. So eventually I found a bottle opener.
Oh.
That was a convenience offered by the hotel, and I was able to use that to scoop and scrape and sculpt, really, the HSP.
You made it your own.
I did. They don't say that. They don't say you can do that, but also they can't stop you. Pun the jewels. Oh boy.
What the heck? They're changing identities? They're coming up with different...
I was just going to say, this is either, I mean, it could be a dark fraternity of punsters, but I think it might be one solitary individual.
Sick mind. Disgusting.
Fantasy is full of warriors on horseback.
Oh, is it? Is that true?
From Tolkien's Norse soldiers with popped collars and Axe body spray, to the English noblemen who fought after dark and adorned their shields with circular Excel spreadsheets.
Sure, I'm there, yep.
Would you rather be a brohirim or a knight of the round table? Get thee behind me, Satan.
It's so rough.
Yeah.
So you know how like AI, it doesn't have a good sense of humor, stuff like that. I think this is basically like Rhyme Zone, like where it can parse the sound of the syllable and then suggest another word that rhymes with it. You could do that. It could do that.
Yeah, it's Bayesian.
It's rote, yeah. It's just Markov.
Lemonade from week 4 asks, what's your favorite claymation?
Ooh, I have one that is, it's a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
But, so do you know the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yes.
I don't know that movie myself, but I do know that the people that did the special effects, they're the Chiodo brothers. They did a show on ABC, like an after-school special, when I was a child.
Yeah.
And it was called Cousin Kevin. And there was stop-motion animation in it that they did, and it was horrifying.
Actually
it was
bad.
Horrifying. And you cannot find this anywhere.
It's
I
completely
wish I
lost
could-
media.
It's complete. There's one website has like 3 screen caps of it, so it does exist. It's not something I made up. It's not Candle Cove scenario, but you cannot find it, and I would die to see that again.
No. 2 things. 1, the target goal has been hit. Now, of course, there are other mountains to climb.
Yeah, huh? So no
But-
celebrating yet.
No, indeed, but I do think that you have earned one of your sacred and wicked beasts, inside to be scribbled somewhere inside this strip.
I can
Now,
get in there.
So, what's your favorite claymation? Obviously, I would be remiss if I did not give a special mention to the music video for Green Jelly's 3 Little Pigs. We have to give it a little bit of juice, right? But no, it's got to be Wallace and Gromit. I don't think that's like.
Oh yes, no,
Wallace
that's
and Gromit
that's
is really, really
sublime.
good.
That's sublime.
No, I had said this at PAX West, but for reasons, I suspect that many of you were not there. So I will prevail upon you. But Mike, so I used to go over to Mike's house like after school and hang out, and his mom. Every time, like his mom had like baked brownies. Like there was like a tray of like warm brownies. Like anytime you went over there after school, it's like if she knew anybody was coming, she was like fucking going crazy in the kitchen. It was wild shit. But yeah, that's the right time to eat them when they're still a liquid. It was good times. But they kept pushing they asked me if I'd ever seen Wallace and Gromit. And I was just like, no, I haven't seen that. I'm like, I'm not sure I'm really interested in that. You know, I felt bad because like I was a guest, and I had to be like, don't show me your dumb shit, because I don't want to see it. And
I'll never watch it.
no, exactly. And they like every time they kept pushing it. Like they're like, you're over again. Like, why don't we keep haranguing you about this show we want you to watch? For some reason, I thought they were talking about Siegfried and Roy. So there is this parallel universe where him and his mom are really trying to get me to watch these magicians. And the tigers, and they were so, like, eventually they were so keen that I watched it. I was like, okay, you know, let's give it a try. And then imagine my surprise. It's about this inventor and his dog and cheese, mostly. Mm-hmm. There's no tigers of any kind. Yeah, Wensleydale. You know, I mean, it's super, super pimp. But it was a very, very weird time to be me for those first 5 minutes of that show. It's like I don't see any suits. There's no glam, right? There's no nothing sparkling. Toneless from Melbourne asks, how does it feel to see and know that something you created has blown up to such epic proportions that most people that attend, whether they are enforcers or just regular attendees, have discovered their found family through PAX? Well, yeah. I mean, if that's what happened, if that's what you're saying happened, I mean, it would be churlish for me to deny, right? But the show just didn't exist. And we really, really wanted it to exist. And I think that we've been consistently surprised at how many people sort of needed it to exist as well. Like, it's really provided something special. I mean, I remember when we were first doing this, like, obviously that we all remember the showgrounds and the mud and the standing water just below a taped together power strip. The less said about that, the better. I think that we're probably beyond the statute of limitations there. I got all kinds of stories I can tell you. But yeah, I mean, many of the attendees were themselves horses and or pigeons.
And they missed the show.
And they love the show. They love it. They love it more than anybody else. We have a horse-specific badge that you can buy. But no, I mean, my understanding, at least back in the day, was that even the venue that we have this show in, like where we're having all this fun and have had fun for years, was considered like a joke. Like, that's what is Jeff's shed or something? It was like,
oh right.
It wasn't like getting used for stuff really. And then one of the things that I'm most proud of, I think, is you know, and this is typical. It's like I didn't really do this. This is just it happened around the thing that I did do, which is that, especially for the gaming community, especially the people who make the games that we enjoy, PAX is sort of like just like 2 weeks long for them. Like it starts a week ago and ends, you know, a week after, and PAX is just like the seed crystal around which all these other powerful, you know, useful relationships get built. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That stuff really, really turns my crank. I'm glad to be around when other people are doing cool things, and to the extent that I was part of that, I am delighted. Let's see. Output from the city we are in now that is somehow further south than Auckland asks, I am a little worried about my Xbox. I think we should all be worried about our Xbox. I am not sure if I have enough custard.
Oh, Christ.
To keep it full through the coming summer. Mm-hmm. Do you think Vegemite is an acceptable alternative? If so, can you explain to me the principles behind its use in this application? What is this? What are they fucking on about?
We didn't even get a pun. I thought that's where we were going.
Are you putting custard in your Xbox? What's that? This is referencing that this is an Xbox campaign. Thank you. Thank you. But we all know about Syndrome. It's like if everyone's a hero. Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird campaign. It's a real weird campaign. The Punning Man. No. The Punning Man.
Oh, no.
From Humpty Doo, which they claim is an actual town in Australia. Not buying it. A friend of mine works in a spring and silly putty factory.
Okay.
They were recently in a minor accident.
Yeah.
But it will put them off work for some time. They're a gamer like me. And I was hoping you could recommend something we could play together to help them bounce back.
That falls short of even a pun.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's like we assumed, I think, at some point that the booing was like the worst it could get. That was just inert. There wasn't even breathing. There was no respiration.
It's just room tone audio sound. That's
exactly. Well, and I don't mind this one because my mom used to sing this to me. This question comes to us from Mersey Dotes, from Goatsy Dotes. And a little lambsy divey, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? I mean, yeah, obviously. I'll eat whatever. People have seen it happen. What the? I don't know. Blessing from Yon Piggy Yard asks, must I finish the oats, Father? They make me erp and erp. I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Challenge Butter from the dairy aisle asks, is there any book you've been saving to read for the first time? Oh, no, I never wait.
Oh, saving to read.
Yeah, I'd never wait to read a book. But honestly, like, I had gotten really, like, back into reading a lot and, like, really enjoying it. I sort of think that, like, if you want to write something that's long at all, I feel like reading is a big part of it. I feel like you have to kind of it sort of like helps structure your brain for the longer haul.
Yeah.
But they have this, like, I was reading Neil Stephenson's, God only knows how it's pronounced. I think it's Reamde. It's like Reamde. It's like read me, but then
yes, okay.
Interpolated.
Now I know where you're at.
I stopped reading it. Like at a certain point, I just like set it down and just like patted it a couple times and then just thoughts about Neil Stephenson. Angry thoughts.
Oh, one of those
And
books.
it's like that book somehow got lodged in my mind. Like I haven't been able to read for pleasure since I tried to read that book. And I feel like I'm not going to get through it until I like fucking hate read it. Like I have to defeat it.
Right.
Right now it's just like in the pipe.
It tasks you.
Beast. Your sweet child from Rocky Outcroppings asks, Father, do you remember my voice? I shouted into the sea, and I don't know how long it will take to carry to you. I love this child.
Where's my child? I've abandoned my boy.
No, but it's
abandoned my boy.
But it's obviously my child.
Your child? What about my child?
Well, you know what? I guess that's true. It could be your child. Okay. Here she is again.
Uh-oh.
Your obedient offspring from a frigid place asks, Father, when will you come home? It's cold here, and Mother doesn't know how to relight the furnace.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it's so funny. Like, I was so hoping it was her again. Like, I flipped this over, like, gently.
Like,
No, it's Stephen from Merch Light.
Boo.
Boo. Similar to your infamous auditorium of people cracking their knuckles, what would an auditorium full of people who have exhaled completely and then screamed sound like?
And then screamed?
Well, here, but let's see. Let's just test it up here for us. Like, let's see. Whoa!
Whoa!
I mean, we should satisfy their curiosity, I think.
Well,
So here.
The mics scare me. I won't do it.
No,
They can do
we're not going to like it.
No.
We're not going to like it, but this is for Stephen in Merch Light. Okay, so we're gonna. This is obviously your participation is up to you. There's enforcers. No, I'm not gonna make them come down and make you do stuff. You should only do this if you are a cool person. So yeah, so full exhale, and then when I put my hand up, they're playing my song. The butterflies fly away. No, yeah, 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 yeah. No, so we're gonna breathe out, and then when I put my hand up, make this scream sound without any air in there. Are you ready? And I'll do it too, but I won't have the microphone. You ready? It's bad. It's unironically bad. I do not like it. Here, so Chris.
Yeah.
So what's going on here with the? Is that the? Is that the limb trim 6K?
The limb trim 6K. Yeah, this is the part I was looking forward to. Was design this thing.
Here,
What a joy.
So did you already?
Oh yeah.
Did you already add their evil beast?
The evil beast is present, so all sights and glories are at an end. But
Well, here, very, very soon.
Yeah.
Soon and very soon, you'll be able to show it in its full revealed
I can now if you wish.
entirety. Yes.
We got 5 left.
Well,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
let's here. We can even read it if you want.
let's read it off. Here we go.
You be you.
I'll be me. You do your character.
Yeah.
That's you. Okay. I just want you to know that I'm all in for tonight's pirate board game.
8:30 tonight.
8:30 tonight. Nothing's off the table. In fact, some things might be on the table, the surgery table, because I'm ready to lose a limb.
I don't think it's going to be an issue.
You're right. It won't, thanks to the Limb Trim 6K. And I got the Bone Pro attachment, so it'll never hitch, not even mid-femur.
I'm not sure we want that at the table.
Right. I should do it before.
There you go. Yes. So
Woo.
I hope that you will, in fact, join us for Piratical Delights. Let me grab a question. We have time for 1 or 2 more, and then we're out the door.
I think so.
Anyway, Kris Straub, ladies and gentlemen.
Such a joy. A joy.
Chris Plus. A normal question writer from a genuine place of interest asks, how was your flight over this year? Any notable in-flight meals? I think that the concrete eggs, it's like we all experienced it in our own way.
Yeah.
And then we sort of once we got back together after the flight, it was very much like a therapy circle.
Yeah, we came together to process it.
Yeah, it's and it was so great because it's we sort of thought this was our own private pain, but we actually had a supportive group.
Yeah.
I don't think it was an egg.
No.
In the classic sense, I think it was an industrial compound.
Right. It was like that spray insulation. that
like in the walls.
Yeah, that hardens. Yeah, right away. I remember also being impressed by that breakfast like maybe 6-7 years ago, which was a different time.
Yeah.
But no, this time, no.
No, that was rough stuff. So it was notable insofar as it was not food. All right, now, they want, next time some people have to bring Vegemite and I'll eat it. Because they want me to eat Vegemite real bad, apparently. Here, now Carolyn wants me to say, can you say, we're not here to fuck spiders? Do you know the meaning of this phrase? I do know it because it was taught to me by enforcers. And I'm pleased to tell you that I have imported this phrase like so many Tim Tams. I utilize this phrase routinely now. It is an Aussie-ism that simply just can't be replicated. I feel like it gets down to the fundamental character of your people. It's very, very good. Thank you so much for coming to the Make a Strip. Obviously, thank you so much for supporting Child's Play as well. Now, this is only the first day of the show, and it's not even over yet. Recall 8:30 tonight if you are on the way to or having returned recently from a bevy. Pirate Borg right here on stage. Chris will be there, lots of other friends. Until next time, enjoy the show.
Thanks all.
Woo.